Women in Afghanistan definitely have it bad. They are oppressed in terrible ways. I just want to point out, though, that for a war-torn, super traditionalist country like Afghanistan, life for men is not necessarily a picnic. And the fact is, when a country is war-torn, who is it that goes to war? Young men. They get traumatized. They might lose life, limb, sight, hearing, whatever. They risk life and limb. So it's not easy to be a man in Afghanistan simply because it is war torn. And in addition, there's the tradition of dancing boys in Afghanistan, okay? Because the country is so rigidly sex segregated, young boys, usually like in their teens or almost teens, or bribed and sometimes forced to put on costumes that, suggest a female costume and dance for men. And quite often, these boys are sexually abused or even raped. And they might be raped on a regular basis. And so, I do think the focus on women in Afghanistan is correct. And they have my deepest sympathy. But I just want to point out that there are also special problems of men in Afghanistan, one of them being the special problems of going to war, and another one being, being a dancing boy can be involuntary, and it can include being sexually abused and raped. And at the same time as dancing boys are a tradition, I also want to point out homosexuality is heavily stigmatized in that country. So a raped boy, like a raped girl, instead of getting sympathy, are often said to have brought dishonor onto their families. And that's just basically all I wanted to say is, I'm not taking anything away from the special problems of women in Afghanistan. But I also want to point out that men in Afghanistan deserve some of our sympathy. Hope you liked hearing that. Bye.